So there has been an update on SageAttention 2.2 33 minutes ago. The last release was in 2025. New transformer models are supported, and the details are present in the link here. HeadDim 256, which is supported for the models like AuraFlow and Ideogram 4, has been added. And it was tested by the developer on RTX 3080 and 4090 cards. The difference is very much noticeable in comparison to the Flash Attention I installed in one of my previous videos. Sadly, this is not supported on SM90 and probably not on my RTX 5060 Ti, 16GB as well. Still, I gave it a try and the results were good. Here it also says about SageAttention auto-tuning, and it is faster. However, this is experimental and optimized for 3000 series card, but it should work on newer cards as well. Reason being, auto-tuning will find the best setting for the GPU, and the workload will be divided among CUDA cores based on the block performance. As of now, this is experimental and only recommended if you know what you are doing. I am not an expert on this, but I will give it a try later. Back to post 5 in the assets, there are 2 wheel files shared. I will quickly get a ComfyUI portable setup ready in a different folder for wheels. This is the latest version I can get. Till the time it is being downloaded, I will copy the ComfyUI Manager URL. So I have the manager now. I will get all the model files as well from the old ComfyUI and paste it in the new ComfyUI setup. The workflow has been loaded from the browser, and this SageAttention nodes are missing. Inside the missing nodes, I will need these KJ nodes to patch SageAttention, and this Bernini node for Bernini model. For now, I will bypass these nodes and select the media file to make this workflow work. As you may know, 1.2.2 workflow contains 2 models, one for high noise and other for low noise. I have bypassed one K-sampler, and I will run one K-sampler to run a small test. There is some error. I think the support for Bernini model is in the nightly version. So I will update the ComfyUI using this update batch file and make sure I am on the nightly version. Restart ComfyUI. Now it works, and it took 51 seconds. Now the second K-sampler, it took 45 seconds. I will try the Ideogram workflow as well. This prompt enhancer will not be needed. There are 20 steps in the default mode, and the time it took was around 104 seconds. In the second attempt, it took 90 seconds, and in the third attempt, it again took 90 seconds. Now let's install Triton and SageAttention to check the difference. There are multiple steps for the details. I will skip those. Here it says you will need C++ redistributable for compiling. So you need to have this installed. Run this executable to have it installed. Then there is this command to remove Triton if it is present. Open CMD inside the Python embedded folder. Run the command to uninstall. Below, we have a command for embedded Python. Use the command to install Triton. Now here is a note for ComfyUI users. And the note says about putting some files and folders inside the ComfyUI's Python embedded folder. This should be done based on your Python's version. I have the latest ComfyUI downloaded, hence the Python version is 3.13. So I will get this zip file. After download, I will place the file into the Python embedded folder. Extract the file, and then cut-paste the content of the file inside the Python embedded folder. These are the two new folders added. Now, I need to test if Triton is working using this Python script. I will open the CMD again and create a Python file named testing Triton using this command. The file created must be here somewhere. Open the file in a notepad. Now copy the Python code, paste it inside the file. Make sure there is no space left here. Save the file and close it. Now I will run the file using Python executable. And it shows the tensor in CUDA, which means it works. Below are some solutions for commonly known errors in the process of installation. Now let's install the wheel. This is my Python's version. That should work with CP31. And this is the Torch and CUDA version. I have Torch 2.12, and here it says 2.10 and higher, so it should work. And then the CUDA 130, which matches here. So I will download this second file and place it inside the Python embedded folder. In the CMD, I will type the command for installation. Press Tab to autocomplete. The file name matches the one I have placed in the folder. Press Enter to install. Close the CMD and run ComfyUI. I will do a quick run with the Bernini model. And you may know the model takes time on the first run. First K-sampler took 47 seconds. The second K-sampler took 40 seconds. Activate the patch SageAttention nodes and keep it at auto. Now let's run the workflow. Here it says about using SageAttention. And the time taken was 23 seconds. For the second K-sampler, it took 25 seconds. The difference is of around 45%. Now I will try with Ideogram. The first run took 102 seconds. The other two runs took around 90 seconds. Inside the subgraph, I will place the node for SageAttention. I realized the workflow takes two models. The second file is the unconditional FP8 model. I will make connections for both the models and run the workflow. The program's output shows usage of both the SageAttention. The time taken for one step looks faster. And the time taken was under 60 seconds. And the image generated also looks similar to what I saw before. The difference is about 30 seconds on my 5060 Ti, 16 GB. I will quickly install FlashAttention to see if it is really faster, as mentioned on GitHub. Copy the command, type Python executable, and paste the copied command, then press Enter. The installation is complete. Restart ComfyUI and add the patch node for FlashAttention in the workflow. Without attention, it took 90 seconds as it was before. Now using the FlashAttention, it took 67 seconds. So the newer SageAttention is definitely faster. I tried multiple times. Even when using the Flux.2 Clean models, after using SageAttention, there was a difference of 5 seconds. That is not much, but it shows the difference all the time. Keep in mind that this is under tune for 5000 series cards. And having the GPU under load caused failure. Overclock checking tool reported a failure. My computer screen was black. and Windows was not loading even after multiple restarts. So that was it in this video. I hope the video was useful and informative. I wish you an excellent day.